Good morning, students. How are you? Have you done your activities? We have taken the two activities, yes, we have done with that, and you have to write that in your activity after one another. Okay, first you have to write the first activity. After that, whatever activity I have taken, you have to write after one first activity. Okay, students. Now, in today's video, we are going to start a new chapter. You can see on the screen the chapter name is lines and angles. Yes, students, what is the meaning of lines? What is the meaning of angles? I think you already are familiar with lines and angles. What is line? Yes, students, a line, yes, line is unlimited. That means from both end it is not limited. Yes, students, now let us start our chapter, lines and angles. Line, a line is a set of points that has only one dimension, that is length. You can see this as AB. 2 points are needed, AB, yes, and it has no end points, and the points which lie on the same line are called collinear points. Understand the meaning of collinear? That means in one line, whatever the numbers are ABCD are there, that is called collinear. And line segment, a line segment is a part of line which has two distinct ends. Yes, you can see in the figure AB, it is from both endpoints it is limited. An angle, two rays joined with a common endpoint form an angle. The common endpoint is called a vertex. You can see angle SOQ, then POS, then ROQ. Yes, students, that is called angle. Now, complementary angle. When the sum of the measure of two angles is 90 degree. Now, you can see 30 plus 60, their addition is 90. Yes, so that is called complementary angle. Now, supplementary angle. When the sum of measure of two angles is 180, that is called supplementary. See, 120 plus 60, it is 180. So, these angles are called supplementary angles. Now, you can see this adjacent angle. Adjacent angle have a common vertex and common arm, but no common interior point. Okay, you can see in the both the figures, common vertex is there and common arm is there. The angle which is adjacent, that means is called adjacent angle. Now, this is linear pair. A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angle whose non-common sides are opposite ray. You can see in the figure, yes, these two are opposite. You can see the ray opposite, yes. Now, vertically opposite angle. When two lines intersect, the vertically opposite angles are formed are called equal, yes. Vertically opposite, that means opposite angles are equal. Now, intersecting line. When two lines meet at a point, they are called intersecting line. When they intersect each other, you can see the figure letter Y, it is made up of line segment, and see they intersect to each other. Yes, students, this is called the intersecting lines. Understand? Just now we have seen what is line, what is parallel line, intersecting line, then angle, then types of angles. Yes, students, now I will show on the board. See this figure. This is the line. I am giving the name as line L. Here is M, and it requires 2 points AB. Okay, this is a line. It has no end points. Okay, it is unlimited from both the sides. This is called a line. Okay, and the points which lie on the C, suppose CD. Now A, B, C, A, C, D, B. These points are called collinear points because all these points lie on the same line. Okay, if my point is here, suppose it is E. Now, all these points, E is collinear to this? No, because it does not lie on the same line. Understand the meaning of collinear? Okay. Now, the next is segment. What is segment? segment is a part of our line, okay? But it has endpoints. This is segment, okay? It has endpoints. This is called a segment. And what is an angle? Yes. Now see, this is a scissor. Yes. Now see here. This here an angle is made. Yes. This type. You can see this type of shape is there. Now this forms an angle. These two sides are called arc. What it is called? Arc of a line. And the common point is called vertex. Okay students, understand the meaning of angle? When two arms here meet at vertex, it made an angle. Okay students, understand the meaning of angle? Then the next topic is types of angle. Which are the types? Yes. First we have seen the complementary angle. In that we have seen what is the meaning of complementary angle. Complementary angle means when two angles, when they measure 90 degrees. Suppose my angle here is, suppose this angle is of 60 degree, okay? And my next angle is of 30, okay? Suppose this is of 30. If I add 60 plus 30, what will happen? Yes, 60 plus 30, it is 90. So when the two measures are 90 degree, then these two angles are called complementary angle. Okay? They are called complementary. And what will happen if their measure is 180? Then that time it is called supplementary angle. Now you can see these two angles are of different, but if they are in one line, that means in one, suppose this is of 30 degree and this is of 60 degree. 30 plus 60, 90. So this will become my angle like this. Yes, 90. So this is also called complementary angle. Okay, and this type is also adjacent angle. Adjacent angle means they are next, neighbors of each other. Yes, they have a common arc. Yes, and a common vertex. This is called adjacent angle. That means neighboring angles, and the arms should be common. Then that is called adjacent angle. Okay. Understand the meaning of adjacent angle, complementary angle and supplementary angle. What is supplementary? If the angles of both angles made 180 degree, then that are called supplementary angles. Now next is linear pair. What is meaning of linear pair? Now suppose this is my ray. This is my first angle and this one is second angle. Whatever angle it is, okay? Suppose this is 60 and this is 120. Now see, they have a common arc, vertex is there, but see, these two are opposite to each other. Yes, they are, these two angles are in one line, so they are called linear pair. Okay, linear pair means their arm is common, but the rays are opposite to each other. They are called linear pair. Understand the meaning of these types of angles, then types of lines. Lines, see, these two lines are called parallel lines because their direction are in the same. Okay, and what is the, this is parallel line. Yes. And what is intersecting line? Yes students, when two lines cut each other, these two lines are called intersecting lines, and this point is called point of intersection. Okay, understand? When two lines cuts to each other, then they are intersecting, and the point is called point of intersection. Understand? Now I think you all are familiar with acute angle, obtuse angle, right angle. Yes. And what is the meaning of reflex angle? Reflex angle means the angle which is greater than 180. Okay. If an angle is greater than 180, then that angle is called reflex angle. Okay, students, understand the meaning of reflex angle? Yes. How reflex angle it is? Suppose I have drawn this figure. Okay. This is my A, B, and here is C. Now, can you imagine this angle? Can you measure this angle? This angle is greater than 180. So, this angle is called reflex angle. Okay, students, understand what is acute angle? Acute angle is less than 90. Yes, you all are familiar. Then obtuse angle greater than 90. Yes, right angle which makes an angle 90 degree, that is called right angle. And what is straight angle? Straight angle is nothing but this straight line. The angle, this angle is of 180. Yes, straight angle makes an angle 180. And this is a reflex angle. The angle which is greater than 180 is called reflex angle. Then the next is complete angle. What is complete angle? Complete angle, suppose this is my ray, here is O, and this is A. When I am starting with this and now I am here, this angle is called 360. You have seen the clock. In the clock, yes, you can see the minute hand. Minute hand starts from 12 and then again is doing like this and it turn to this. Yes, this angle is of 360 degree. When an angle is made of by 360 degree, that angle is called complete angle. Understand what is complete angle? Yes. And what is zero angle? Zero means it is nothing but when we start here, end point is also here only. Okay, students, that is called zero angle. It is of 0 degree. Okay. Then the next is relationship between angles, which are vertically opposite angles, then which are, just now we have seen the adjacent angle. One thing is remain in that. Yes, adjacent angle is over, complementary is over, supplementary is over, and one more is there, linear pair. But one thing is remain, vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angles, when two lines intersect to each other, then these angles are formed. How many angles are formed? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 angles are formed. Yes, students. Now you can see the similar color. This first, this is second angle, this is third angle, this is fourth angle. Now first and third are vertically opposite. Angle first and third are vertically opposite. They are opposite to each other and these two are opposite to each other. That means angle 2 and 4 are vertically opposite. This can be written as vertically opposite angle. That means VOA. Vertically opposite angle. Okay. So first and third are vertically opposite. Second and fourth are vertically opposite. Understand the meaning of vertically opposite angle? Okay. Now we are starting our topic, that is exercise 7.1. Okay. In that, the first question is, in the given figure, vertically opposite angles are equal. Okay, they form an equal measure. Now this is your exercise 7.1. In that first question is already figure is given like this. Okay. Now you can see in textbook. Okay. This is A angle. Then D. Center is O. Okay. Now this angle forms is C and this angle is of B. This is L, M, line L, line M. In that first question is we have to find the answer of first question. First question is name two pairs of equal angle. Okay. Name two pairs of equal angle. Write the names of pairs of two equal angles. Now in the figure you can see they are vertically opposite because two intersecting lines are there. Yes students, in that which are vertically opposite, because vertically opposite angles are equal. So opposite to A, which angle is there? C. So angle A and angle C. These two are, this is first pair. These two angles are equal. Vertically opposite angles are always equal. Now see, opposite to D, which angle is there? B. So the second pair is angle B and angle B. These two pairs are vertically opposite and they are equal. Understand the first question? Okay, the next question is name four pair of adjacent angle. Second in that, name four pair of adjacent angle. Adjacent angle means the angles which have common arm and common vertex. Okay. Now in that you can see this first angle is this one, angle A, and this angle is adjacent to which? Angle D and angle B. It is adjacent to both angle. Okay. Now the first pair is angle A and angle D. I am writing angle D. Okay. This is first pair. Now I am writing angle A with B because both are adjacent. Angle A and angle B. Okay. Now we have to write only 4. There are so many. Okay. Now if you write, now I want to write this angle B. This is angle B is adjacent to A also and angle C also. Why? Because there is a common arc in both and common vertex is there. Now we have done with AB. If first we have taken AB, so don't take BA because both are same. This is first, second, third is angle B and angle C. Now you can see this C is adjacent to B also and D also. Okay. So fourth is angle C and angle D. You can write D and A, but that is already written. So these four angles are the pair of adjacent angle. A is adjacent to D, A is adjacent to B, B is adjacent to C, and C is adjacent to D. Understand this? Okay. The next is name four pair of angles forming a linear pair. We have to write a linear pair. Linear pair means in one line angle arm is equal and opposite rays. Same is for the next. Okay. These are the answer for C also. That means this is answer for B also and answer for C. These are the four angles which are linear pair also. These are linear pair also and adjacent pair also. Okay students. Now the D is find the supplement. Okay. D question. Find the supplement. What is the meaning of supplement? When the two angles forms 180 degree, that means their sum should be 180. Find the supplement of A. And if angle A is of 100, okay, if my angle is 100, what should be the next angle? Because the addition should be 180, okay, that means angle A plus whatever the next angle, I am writing that angle as B, okay, and it is of 180 degree. The addition should be 180. Why 180? Because in the question itself supplement is given. Supplement means we have to find the addition of whose angle with A is 180. Now already A is given, put the value of A. We have to find the second angle, okay. Now take this 100 to right side, okay. 180 minus 100, what is the answer? It is 80. So supplement of angle A is 80 degree, because when we add 80 in 100, it gives 180. Understand this meaning? Yes. How to find the supplement? When one of the angle is given, subtract that from 180. You will get the supplement of that angle. Okay. Here is 180 minus 100 is 80 degree. Okay, students, understand how to find the supplement. Okay. Now the next is the next question E. In that, if angle A is given, if angle A is 105 degree, so find the measure of B, C and D. Then find angle B, C and D. Okay, now what will happen if my angle, this angle is of 105. So what will be the D, B and C? See this opposite to this A, which angle is there? C. These are vertically opposite. So write here answer, angle A is equals to angle C. And what is the reason why they are equal? You have to write the reason. They are vertically opposite angles. So write here VOA, because vertically opposite angles are always equal. Whatever the degree of this angle, then the degree of this angle will be the same. Okay. So if angle A is 105, so angle C will be 105. Therefore, angle C will be 105 degree. Understand this? So this will be 105. Now what about B and D? How we are finding the B and D? Yes, students, tell me how we are finding the B and D. B and D both are adjacent to A and C. Yes. How we are finding? Yes, students, tell me. B and D. See, these two angles form linear, and the linear angle, addition of linear angle is 180. So angle C plus angle D or angle B, whatever you are taking, take first B. This angle addition is 180. Why? Write the reason here. Because they are linear pair. Write there the reason. Linear pair. Now put the value of C. What is the value of C? It is 105 plus angle B as it is. It is equals to 180 degree. Now take 105 to right side. 180 minus 105. What will be the answer? So angle B will be 75 degree. Now see, angle B is 75. So what is the measure of D? Yes, what is the measure of D? Then the angle D also equals to B. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. So put the value of B 75. So both angles are of 75. These two angles 75 and these two 105. Understand this question? Okay. In the next video we are going to start. We are taking the next. Continue this exercise. The question number 2. Till then, revise this at home. Okay, students.